I think it can kinda go without saying that there's probably a new favorite Saiyan within the Dragon Ball multiverse now, and hopefully, if the story allows, he's here to stay. No, not Kaba, not Kale and Caulifla, but besides Vegeta himself, there seems to only be one other Saiyan capable of matching Goku's limitless potential, and that looks like none other than the Saiyan from planet Vampa, Broly. In the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie special, one of the most cinematic anime experiences ever took place as we witnessed the young Saiyan, who had never even sparred with another person before, go toe-to-toe with two of the greatest warriors in anime history. Broly's potential is something seen only once in a lifetime, as before even awakening his Super Saiyan powers, he had already mixed it up with both Super Saiyan God Goku and Vegeta. But it wasn't until the unexpected death of his father Paragus that Broly's true power broke through and stunned the earth. Even the power of Super Saiyan Blue wasn't enough to even slow Broly down, causing Goku and Vegeta to have to fuse into Gogeta in order to combat him. Not so long after the battle on Earth, we find ourselves once again on planet Vampa as Broly and his friends enjoy their new lives along with a little help from their new friends on Earth. The final words Goku spoke the last time they met still ring in Broly's head, however, as he patiently awaits the next time they meet, which comes much sooner than expected. As an exceptionally large and familiar power headed rapidly towards their home, Broly and the others took guard immediately, only to be met with the friendly smile from their friend Goku coming to check up on them again. A warm visit quickly turns into a rivalry spark when Goku asks Broly to fight him again, since the two of them have been doing their fair share of training since the last time they met. On Earth, Broly had no control whatsoever over not only his anger, but his unusually high and steadily rising energy as well, but since then, he says he's gotten a bit better at it. Goku has been doing his fair share of training as well though, he says, as the two of them head out to the location of their match. However, Goku, already being at a clear disadvantage against Broly, took the path to godhood, as by means still unknown to us, Goku demonstrates that he too has gained control over his powers as he transforms into Ultra Instinct Saiyan. This is Dragon Ball Super after Broly, the story of the long-awaited rematch between two of the strongest Saiyans ever born, both at the peak of their power with nothing holding them back from having the fight of a lifetime now. As the match begins, it becomes obvious fairly quickly how much of an advantage Goku is at now due to Ultra Instinct, even with Broly now in his full Super Saiyan form. However, it isn't until much later on in the battle that Broly's true power begins to show itself. One could argue in the past that perhaps Broly doesn't even enjoy fighting like his Saiyan counterpart, but something about Goku has sparked a flame within him as Broly seems to be enjoying himself more than ever in this fight. So much so, in fact, that it seems to be having an adverse effect of causing his power to grow more and more as the battle goes on, allowing Broly to even match Goku now. But I never thought the day would come when we see Ultra Instinct Goku in all of his prestige have his face dragged through the mud like some kind of ragdoll. This is the finale of Ultra Instinct Goku vs Super Broly the rematch, and if you guys want to go check out the original fan manga for yourselves, the link will be down below in the description box as always. If you haven't already, be sure to have those notifications turned on to never miss an upload, and if you've been enjoying this battle and hope that possibly one day soon this will be a reality, consider leaving a like on this video as well. Lastly, don't forget to follow on both Twitch and Twitter to stay up with me and all Dragon Ball related content, but without further ado, this was supposed to just be a sparring match between friends looking to hone their own skills and power. However, being driven to the edge by Ultra Instinct Goku has caused Broly to go absolutely berserk again. With neither of their powers perfected yet, anything is possible as this match reaches its climax as Broly rushes Goku at speeds even he didn't react to, grabbing Goku by the face and dragging him through the ground before tossing him into the sky. Broly's power is still reaching staggering heights, with Goku at a loss on how to snap him out of it this time, as we see Broly charging a devastating mouth beam on the ground below. He fires his attack directly at Goku, who, with only a split second to react, Goku Ultra Instincts out of the way of the beam and gets back to the ground in front of Broly, who's still overflowing with power. Goku goes back on the offensive, trying to catch Broly off guard, who still hadn't noticed and teleport away, but he just barely blocks Goku's incoming attack. Another punch knocks Broly back, but now the two have entered a complete slugfest, throwing strikes back and forth with neither backing down. As the two clash, shockwaves are sent across the planet that even Chile and Limo can feel as they watch the battle from afar. Even though we've been following them this whole time, we can't even get close, Chile comments. Geez, we can't handle much more of this. On the battlefield, it seems that Broly has gotten a slight upper hand on Goku as he headbutts him, sending him flying backwards. Goku catches himself, still maintaining Ultra Instinct, but how much longer can he possibly hang in there with seemingly endless power as Broly prepares another devastating attack, this time charging Blast in both of his hands as his aura blinds the entire battlefield. "I'm getting fired up now, Broly," Goku says, as this is the match he'd been hoping for. "I know you can hear me in there," he goes on. "I'm gonna give you my best shot, so get ready." Goku, looking to match Broly's attack now, starts charging a Limit Breaker Kamehameha, and in the next panel, both fighters unleash their maximum power with their attacks. As the two beams clash, a shockwave levels half of the planet as Chile and Limo are narrowly blown away as well as they try to spectate the fight. The beam struggle of the century is underway now as both Goku and Broly, full of determination, give it their all to best the other. But something is much different in this battle for Goku, and he knows it. "I can feel Broly's fighting spirit," he thinks to himself. "If this keeps up much longer, I'll be finished. If I just had more power," he goes on, as Goku begins to slowly waver against Broly's awesome power. "I just need a bit more." You want more power? A familiar voice speaks in his head all of a sudden. "You mean fighting power? Who told you that? Was it Vegeta? Or was it Frieza?" As Goku immediately recognizes the voice of his original teacher, Master Roshi, who seems to have invaded Goku's conscience at a time when he needed him most, moments away from losing what fighting truly meant to him. "If you remain obsessed with power, Goku, you will limit yourself forever," he says, as his voice and final words fade from Goku's mind. But Master Roshi's wake-up call to his longtime student was exactly what he needed. "So, that's what you meant," Goku says, as he remembers the countless lessons his master taught him over the decades. "I understand. You can't do everything with brute force alone. I'm sorry, Gramps. I was losing myself because I forgot something important again. Even if I can't beat him in power, I can still win." And as Goku lifts his head and opens his eyes, roaring back to life in this battle with a newfound mindset, the light of his aura shrouds the battlefield as once again, Master Ultra Instinct Goku is born. Goku ceases firing his Kamehameha, realizing that he has no chance beating Broly in raw power. However, the abilities granted by Mastered Ultra Instinct have still put him far beyond mortal comprehension. As Broly's beam closes in on Goku, without fear, Goku looks the attack head on, but instead of blocking, he gracefully flips over the beam, maneuvering around the attack until once again, he's face to face with Broly. Goku, with everything he has left, lands the decisive blow on Broly with the full power of Mastered Ultra Instinct behind him, and this itself is enough to knock Broly completely out of his berserk form. However, not without costing Goku total exhaustion himself as they both collapse. The legendary battle between Super Broly and Ultra Instinct Goku comes to a resounding end, and even though things got a bit out of hand, their friendship has definitely grown much stronger after this training session. Chile and Limo take care of the two until they both wake up, but before Goku leaves, he apologizes for just showing up and wanting to fight in a hurry like that, but thanks to you, Broly, he says, I was able to go a step further, so thanks a bunch. Kakarot, Broly grunts with a slight smile. I've been working hard, but you seem to have been working even harder. I had a lot of fun. Thank you, he stumbles as he throws up the thank you sign that Chile taught him when they first met. Well, you're also a Saiyan that enjoys fighting, Goku comments, but Broly doesn't seem so sure entirely. Well, the truth is, Broly goes on, someone always gets hurt in a fight. I don't like it that much. Broly's heart seems almost as pure as Goku's, and maybe even more, as he seems to only be okay with fighting on request or when he has to protect someone, as he says that right now, all he wants to do is protect Chile and Limo, causing a moment of emotions, but the words he spoke and what Goku feels from his spirit couldn't be more sincere. Goku has found a true friend in his Saiyan counterpart Broly, and maybe even one day Vegeta will come around too. but it seems they both still have much work to do in controlling and honing the legendary power they both possess. For now though, the fated rematch between Ultra Instinct Goku and Super Broly concludes in a masterful display of Ultra Instinct.